Hi, guys. Thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well, allegedly, Martel has given Tasha K another exclusive. He goes on to tell Tasha K, I believe, in a phone call that him and Sheree are not dating, that she propositioned him to build a pool for her. How they met is not stipulated. He said she contacted him to build her a pool because she's been getting, stiffed by other contractors for several years in regards to her house. She's been pretty much getting ripped off, having to do double the work. Instead of them doing it right the first time, she's had to have other contractors come in and, complete the job that they did the first time. So Martel said that, he accepted the job, that they're in business relations, that they're not dating, and that he also goes on to say, that he doesn't care what Melody or Ariane has to say about the situation. He has mouths to feed, he has kids to feed, and it's money on the wood makes the game go good. So he has accepted the job. He said they were downtown, I guess downtown Atlanta, when we saw the video. That was assumed that they were out bike riding. Martel said they were there pulling permits. We don't know the actual location, if it was town hall, city hall. We don't know. But, it was said by Nure News that, they were on a date, bike riding. We never saw the bikes. So it's neither here nor there. We never saw them riding bikes, but we did see her entering Martel's vehicle, the black SUV. He also dropped a bomb indicating that him and Melody tried to get back together at some point. After the divorce, they tried to restore their marriage. And then he goes on to give the story in regards to that. Now, that was a shocker to me. That was a very big shocker. But I mean, these things happen. You never know what someone will do after their divorce, or even during. So he said they tried to rekindle things, but it just did not it just didn't work out. So he also said that no one had COVID. He also said that no one had COVID. Melody never had COVID. So I am going to ask if Tasha K is lying, is Martel lying, or is Melody Cherie lying, or is Ariane lying, or are they all lying? I mean, somebody is lying. It seems like a skit. It seems like Tasha K, wanted to more so drag Sheree, as she commenced to do, in her video. She's doing more dragging of Sheree than anything. Now, could she be making up some of this stuff, allegedly? I don't know. Did she even talk to Martel? Some of it seems made up. I mean, nothing surprises me really, with this reality TV show, but the stories are contradicting at this point. I will include the screenshot of Melody, thanking her fans for praying for her, and hashtagging COVID. Why would she hashtag COVID if that wasn't the illness in which she was dealing with? Indicating how many people died, that she's grateful that she beat it, that she made it through. Did she say, I had COVID-19? No, she did not. It is very rare that someone, people have done it, but I don't see Melody Cherie doing that. but she did mention it in her hashtags, which I insinuated, I'm sure many others have as well, that that's the particular illness that she was dealing with. But, again, Martel goes on to say that, Melody never had COVID. I don't know if he's combating, the rumor or the video that Ariane did in so many words, or, if he just doesn't want to share that information, which is his prerogative. He doesn't have to confirm or deny, but he did decide to deny, which doesn't have to be the fact. He just doesn't probably want it to go any further. So he's going to nip it in the bud by saying Melody never had it, nor did any of my kids have it. Which is fine, which is he's at liberty to do. But somebody is lying. And again, we had the post from Melody saying something different. And also, Tasha K could be making up part of her story. It does sound like a parody. She does joke a lot. But we don't know if this is factual because we didn't hear this from Martel. It is a second party who is relaying this information, saying what Martel said. He is yet to come out and even say that he spoke to Tasha K, or that he said what she's saying that he said. So that's it. She indicated that, which was, a mystery and a concern of mine, is that does Martel even have his builder's license at this point? We know he said he was working on it. It hasn't been said, that he got it. But if he did get it, it would be licensed in the state of Alabama. And from the knowledge that I have, or the information that I know, that you can't pull permits in another state if you don't hold that state's license. Now, maybe they have something you could add on, as a contractor from another state. Maybe at their city hall, their town hall, you can apply for something else to do work in that state. I don't know. But the question is also, I understand why she didn't call another contractor in Atlanta if she's saying she's been, jerked around by several contractors there that took her 8 years to finish her property, and that she just doesn't want to deal with contractors in Atlanta. I can understand that. And that she knows that Martel knows the work. He does this kind of work. Maybe he brought a friend in, to pull the permits to help him with his job. I'm sure he's going to need help. Maybe he subbed it out to somebody else, which he knows how to do very well, because he did own Holt Custom Homes. So he did do a lot of subcontracting, and he's going to head the work, but have other licensed, contractors do the work. Perhaps he knows contractors in Atlanta. It is not far from Alabama. So all these things could be a scenario. So, that's that. He's confirmed, as per Tasha K, that there's nothing more to him and Sheree than being business partners or friends. He did take a job from her, and that's as far as it goes. If there's anything else that comes out of this, he said he will let Tasha K know, be the first to know, to break the story. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
Now, I know y'all saw the video of Mr. Martel Holt, okay? With Mrs. She by Sheree. Now, I think if you ask me, and I told Martel this on the phone, Sheree took my advice. Y'all remember when I said it took her 8 seasons to finish that house. It's a beautiful house. The Shade Room finally got the exclusive and shit like that on the house. It's supposed to be premiering on their YouTube channel. They really trying. They got the new show called Drip Houses or some shit. I don't know. Okay? But it's nice, okay? They just put out the promo, and She by Sheree is showing off the house. The bitch put a club in her house. She put a motherfucking club in her house. Now, if you ask me, I said, she should have been fucking a contractor a long time ago, okay? And she wouldn't have had to she wouldn't have had liens on her home, and it wouldn't have taken her 8 years to finish a house that should have taken a year. You know what I'm saying? But she got it finished and done. You know what I'm saying? I even asked Tyrone if he had finished, he had some put in on houses, and he didn't do that. That's not his work. And I asked him, I said, you laying up with her while you ain't finished the house so you can at least sleep in one of the bedrooms. He ain't want no parts of that. He had lawyer fees, legal fees and shit. He had to worry about bigger problems. You know what I'm saying? So, I called him and I said, I saw the video with, you and Sheree, and I know it's your truck because I done seen your truck. He always got a different bitch in the passenger seat. So I just, she was in the passenger seat. He opened up the car door for her, said, get on in. He ain't even need to help her in because she's strong. That bitch is shaking now. He don't need to help her in, And I said, y'all, she finally fucking a contractor now? He was like, no. I said, well, what the fuck you doing with her then? He said, she getting a pool built. I said, a pool? He said, yeah. She called me about a pool. He said, so I'm building a pool for her, and we was down there pulling permits. I said, oh, okay. I find it hard to believe, okay, that she called a contractor that's not even licensed in the state of Georgia, okay, because I thought that you had to be licensed in the state of Georgia to pull permits. I don't know. Maybe they make you buy some type of license to say that maybe you're a subcontractor. I don't know. Don't get me the line, okay? But, he just says that it's just pool business, okay? It's not him making her come like a pool. It's just pool business. I said, well, what about, I said, what happened with, Arion giving Melody the COVID? He said, ain't nobody ever had COVID. He said, my kids ain't never had COVID. Melody ain't never had COVID. I said, well, are you and Melody get back together? He said, we tried, but we can't. I said, y'all tried? He said, yeah, we tried, but it's just, we don't want to ruin, what it is now. We don't want to be back fighting again. You know what I'm saying? And so I said, well, how she feel about, you with Sheree? Because her and Sheree friends. Well, I don't give a fuck about how she feel about it. I got a pool to build. I got kids to feed. Yeah. They said Martel don't ever be on a fucking jury. I ain't seen no bicycles. You know what I'm saying? I just only saw her getting into the truck, and that's his truck. Okay. So yeah, he the pool boy, Michael. Yeah. So that's what he said. That's what he said. Well, he said he gonna be able to finish the pool in 3 months. He said, so he got to get this work. She paying him. Okay. I said, well, how's coleslaw taking this? What the fuck? I don't give a fuck what coleslaw think. I said, oh, interesting. So he just said, if it's anything more that develops as he's pulling permits and building the pool, he'll definitely let me know first. That's what he said. So I said, okay. Sheree desperate now. She real desperate, and she'll wait for you. 6 years in prison. Get stood up and everything.